What's up, friends? It's your boy GP with DeOrganized Media, bringing you another awesome episode of DeOrganized Nightly, where we get your favorite Giga Brain Astronaut Scholars into the same room, discuss the latest Bitcoin Alpha, world news, you name it, we got it with DeOrganized. Hopefully you have gotten over the hump. The hump has been pretty steep. Get over the hump. It's hump day, guys. Just get over it. It's just a little bit more, and we're on into the rest of the week, and then the weekend is just right there. Bitcoin is coming in around 115K. Looking like a lot of sideways and chop, but alt season. My good friend Jack Van Switch is saying, hey, alts are about to go ballistic. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is it going to be a full-blown alt season? Are we ready for parabolic action? Sleepless nights and degen activities. .btc. Let's get at it. So let me share my screen. We'll take a look at the Bitcoin chart real quick. All right, so this is the all-time high at around 123K. And we are sitting at 115K, almost even. Looking at the stacks chart, it looks like we are, just sitting here, just kind of going sideways in a range is what it looks like at the moment, coming in around 69 cents even. Yeah, that's pretty much what we got right now. Not a whole lot to report on as far as price action. No big dumps, no big pumps. So I guess we could get straight into the news. So got some bookmarks for you. Got some bullish news. Okay, so let me pull up my bookmark. All right. That's not my bookmark. You can always count on GP not having the bookmark pulled up. So here we go. Getting into the news, Hulk-esque cloud appears in the sky outside of his funeral on Tuesday, stunning attendees as they said their final goodbyes to the WWE legend. Rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. I must say that cloud does kind of resemble Hulk, but it's not American enough. It's not buff enough, not handsome enough, but I can see it. But rest in peace to Hulk. Moving on. From the RuCoin account here, and you can follow that at RuCoin BTC, the jumping coin, Ru giveaway. We're giving away 500 Ru to one lucky winner. How to enter? Follow RuCoin BTC on X, retweet this post, and tag 2 friends in the comments. The winner will be announced soon. Don't miss out. Look at this. Looks like Sagat here. Sagat-esque Ru. Super base. I feel like this Ru is about to scream Sonic Boom, or do some type of cool moves and beat some ass. So let's go jump into this giveaway for your chance to win 500 Ru. Follow the RuCoin account. Breaking: President Trump announces 100% tariff on all semiconductors entering the U.S. and exempting companies that build in America. Look at this guy. He has a plan. There's a semiconductor there. There you go. When your family accidentally sees your crypto wallet, dad, mom, and brother, one day this will be me, and there will be signs. So look at the mom. Joe Rogan as the mom. Like, I love this meme. This is such a good meme to use for good template for memes. Let's see here. Trump says Apple will invest $600 billion in the U.S. Donald Trump announces Apple is set to pour $600 billion into the U.S. economy over the next 4 years, marking one of the biggest corporate investments in history. The source is BTC TN. Look at that. Bitcoin.com. Very, very cool. Moving on. I saw this meme on the timeline. Rolex tells time. Godzilla watch. Affordable. It marks all the boxes for me. I'd rather have a Godzilla watch than a Rolex. I don't know what this shit post was for, but it stood out for me. Like, it really did. So I decided to throw it in the news. And there you go. Coming from Well Insider here, just in, Federal Reserve report hints future gold revaluation could help from fund purchasing BTC. What do you think? You think the U.S. or the Federal Reserve will, revalue gold to fund purchasing BTC? Who knows? Pax G going parabolic. Let's go. All right, so from darkdude.btc, and you can follow him at darkdudebtc. He is the self-proclaimed BNS ambassador and guru. Another meta I see possible for cryptography Cryptographic domain names includes AI agents. I only have 3 brain cells, but I imagine by 2030 we will have fully autonomous AI agents operating on chain. How much do you think corporations will be willing to pay for or hire happy customer.btc/ETH? Ew, bro. Ew, why'd you have to go /ETH there? That's so gross, man. Just go to bns.one and register your .btc.stx.id name. From Bitcoin Magazine here, just in Massive asset manager Parataxis Holdings announces it will buy up to 640 million in Bitcoin for its treasury reserves. So another company looking to hodl BTC. It just seems like everybody and their mom is looking to hodl BTC at this moment. So if you are selling and paper handed, look yourself in the mirror uh, and tell yourself that you are not going to make it. Simple as that. If you're selling at this level, I'm not selling my Bitcoin to BlackRock, Fidelity, and the like of the higher ups, man. Forget about it. From Doge designer Elon Musk, the buying power of the audience on the X platform is enormous. It is really where the CEOs, heads of state, and really the most influential people who are influencers in real life, not online, influences, that is where they go. They do not go to TikTok. Nobody announces anything important on TikTok. Important announcements are on the X platform, and so you really have buying power that is probably in the trillions. They're talking very, very hard and upping this XPay, whatever they're going to do with it. Doge designer is a known Elon shill. But yeah, look at that. Saying that the buying power of X, talking about you, me, everybody that is watching the stream on X right now, our buying power is enormous. Coming from the legend of Stacks Legends, Jack Bin Switch, and you can follow him at Jack Bin Switch. Up to 251 on the BankerBot leaderboard after first using it this morning. You can follow BankerBot at BankRBot. This guy is always ahead of the curve, so I have a hunch that, like, dude, you might want to use a little banker. Not financial advice. Do your own research. Justin, President Trump officially announced his 600 billion. Saw that, taking it out of there. All right, Justin, Bitcoin. Justin, not Justin. Justin. Bitcoin hash rate hits new all-time high, and that was yesterday, and I missed it because my nephew was kicking ass in flag football. But I figured I would add it in the news here. So new all-time high for the Bitcoin hash rate. There you go. Coming from the Zero Authority DAO, and you can follow them at Zero Off DAO. Stacks for Impact fuels creators. Today, we're excited to include our partner, DeOrganized BTC, and you need to be following both of these handles. That is DeOrganized BTC on X to stay in the know and ahead of the curve. When you stack with DeOrganized or Zero Authority with ZA DAO SDX pool on the Fast pool, you can follow that at the Fast pool, or your yield directly supports creators and community initiatives. Stacks for Impact. Look at that. Stack with Purpose, Zero Authority, X DeOrganized Media. Look at that. Using the Fast pool by Ryder. Okay, let's go. Like and share. From the Stacks Foundation, you can follow them at the Stacks.org channel. That is Stacks.org. Stacks is a top 20 chain for full-time dev growth in the past 2 years, up over 50%, according to the Electric Capital Developer Report. Dev-first initiatives like Code for SDX and Stacks Ascent are contributing to this growth by helping onboard and support builders at entry level. If you're looking to learn Clarity and all that good stuff, you want to get with the mentors. There are plenty of base builders in this ecosystem that are willing to help you. There are plenty of initiatives and programs willing to get you to where you need to go or connect you to who you need to be connected with. So if you want to build on Bitcoin via Stacks and be a base Bitcoin builder, get into Stacks Ascent or Code for SDX. From the Fast Pool here, Fast Pool has officially distributed over 10 million SDX to 6,500 plus stackers who've been with us since day one. We're dropping 5,000 SDX for the next 5 weeks to celebrate this. Follow Fast Pool and Ryder ID. You can follow Ryder ID at Ryder_ID to stack your chant. Giveaways start tomorrow. Got a little social campaign campaign going on here. From the main Stack channel, you can follow that at Stack. Things are happening for SBTC. So SBTC underscore, I do not know. But from Cyborg here, SBTC's time, right here. There you go. So I do not know what the main Stacks handle was hinting at 2 hours ago with SBTC, but it's provocative. It gets the people going. So coming from Diego May, co-founder of Bitflow underscore finance, you can follow him at Diego May. L1 to L2 swaps on Bitflow are looking nice with full visibility of every step and when. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. BTC to USDT. Bop, bop, bop. Just like that. Funded, verified, completed. Looky there. I'll like and share that. From the Hermetica handle, and you can follow that at HermeticaFi, BTC Fi is finance built on Bitcoin's core principles. Jacob underscore BTC, our founder and CEO, explains why native stablecoins like USDH are essential for true Bitcoin native finance. If you do not know about USDH, it is the first Bitcoin-backed stablecoin in existence. It is native to BTC. It is Rune, and I want my stables backed by Bitcoin. So ditch your fiat-backed stables and buy a yield-bearing stablecoin. You can earn up to 25% APY on the Hermetica platform for staking. So go check it out. Coming from the Zest protocol, and you can follow them at Zest protocol here. SBTC is now preparing for nearly $5 million in borrowing on Zest. With cheap stablecoins available, more users are using SBTC as collateral to borrow and earn yield across DeFi. BTC is pristine collateral, and Zest is putting it to work on Stacks. There is no second Zest. There you go. You had it right there. There is no second Zest. Only one place where millions in stables in SBTC are flowing. Let's go. If you did not know, I am the community manager for the Zest protocol. Get into the Zest Discord. We have a based activity schedule where there are plenty ways to pack your bags with sit-in assets at the bottom and wait for the big juicy pumps. Let's go. Big shout out to our founders that have sponsored these giveaways for the Zest Meme Point Sprint and the Zest Community Chest. Rue, Leo, Flat, Nasty, Peggy, SDSDX. Get in there, guys. It's a great way to pack your bags. We have weekly content contests, bi-weekly finder earn rounds with the Skullcoin crew, daily rumbles. Get in there, guys. It's fun. Go listen back to this Zest Town Hall for episode 39 from today. It is a very, very based conversation. Good place to go and listen to your favorite episodes from the past is DeOrganized.media/schedule. You can find what's going on this week, and then you can click on the shows and then go to the individual shows and find the past episodes. So go set up your profile on DeOrganized.media and start earning some stats. Let's go. From the Stacking DAO squad, and you can follow them at Stacking DAO. Stacking DAO LSTs are the perfect way to unlock full stacking yield from day one. Mint SDSDX or SDSDX BTC and start earning instantly. No need to wait for a new cycle to begin. Look at that. Liquidity keeps flowing into Stacking DAO. Everyone else is using it. Just use Stacking DAO. Simple as that, guys. Now I'm also the community manager for Stacking DAO. Get into the Stacking DAO Discord. We also have a base activity schedule for you to participate in. We have a monthly poker tournament. We have a weekly Pokemon tournament. It is fun in that joint. I'm telling you, get in there and you can win some SDSDX for your bag. Let's go. This is some big news here. The SEC has confirmed that liquid staking is not considered a security, a huge win for the ecosystem and for the leading stacking hub on Stacks. Now the real question is, when SDX ETF/Treasury offering yield via Stacking DAO? Wow, teasing a little something there. ETF/Treasury via Stacking DAO. I'm getting me some more SDSDX. Getting into the main news, Bitwise CIO institutions and governments are discussing adding Bitcoin to their reserves, making early stage exponential demand. Oh, would you look at there? I got a boost, a very based boost here. You know what? I want to look at it right now. Did I get a boost? Did I get a boost? Boom, 5. Just stack it. Let's go. Let's go, baby. If you do not know, download the BoostX app from the Chrome store. Go to BoostX_app and tap that follow button to stay in the know about what's going on with SocialFi on Stacks. you can interact with the Stack blockchain directly from X or Discord with BoostX. Let's go, baby. Getting back into the news there. Latest, over 70,000 BTC sent to exchanges at a loss since July 31 as short-term holders continue to capitulate. Man, you paper-handed little... all right, never mind. Moving on. Justin, OpenAI is in talks for share sale that could value the ChatGPT maker at $500 billion, making it the world's most valuable private tech firm. OpenAI. Bullish. Tokenized stock surged 220% in July, with finance research projecting a 1.3 million or trillion market opportunity as adoption nears a tipping point. Really? Okay. Justin, China tests stablecoins, raising concerns over capital outflows and U.S. dollar dominance. Cosmos Health secures up to $300 million in financing to launch an Ethereum-based treasury reserve strategy. Look at that. Got more and more companies starting to start up their ETH reserves as well. Latest, Vitalik says Ethereum L2s must shift from OP to ZK proofs to achieve faster withdrawal. Target, less than 1 hour in short term, 12 seconds in the medium term. This guy here. This is who you're talking about. Guy looks like a Mr. Potato Head. Moving on. Now, markets pricing in up to a 75 BPS in Fed cuts this year. 50 BPS likely in September. That is next month. Looky there. I think that I read something about on Polymarket, bets are like 90% in favor for a rate cut in September. So would not be surprised. Just in U.S. to impose a 25% tariff on Indian imports starting August 27th. Bitmine chair Thomas Lee compares Ethereum today to Bitcoin in 2017. Update PancakeSwap now offers U.S. stock perpetuals on chain. Apple, Amazon, Tesla contract are live on PancakeSwap perpetual. Let's see something like that. I want to trade some perp. Let's go. On PancakeSwap. That is B2B. Today, Marex becomes the first clearing firm to team up with JP Morgan, enabling 24/7 blockchain settlements. Look at that. Trump teams up with OpenAI to deploy ChatGPT in federal agencies for $1 each. Block reports. Laser Digital support resecures Dubai's first OTC crypto options license for institution. Wow. Dubai aping into crypto. OTC, there you go. Options contracts. There you go. For institutions. Satsuma Technology accepted 1,097.29 BTC in lieu of payment while raising 217.6 million in convertible notes. Excuse me. Check. Next, our new Sparter Web Company issues UK's first 21 million BTC denominated convertible bond. Convertible bonds in Bitcoins in UK? Really? Okay. Data drop. Hyperliquid earned more blockchain revenue than any other chain in July. Hyperliquid dominated July by earning 35% of all blockchain revenue. Crazy, y'all. Aren't they just perps? So perp trading, speculation. Look at that. Alert. China warns eye-scanning crypto projects could threaten personal privacy and national security. Duh. Gee. Really? I'm just going to let somebody scan my eyeball and then put my biometrics into a database. Of course it does. Nope. Who makes these articles? Cointelegraph, really? Yeah. All right. Whatever. Latest. South Korea's BDAX launches institutional custody for XRP via Ripple custody. God. Latest. Japan's 214 billion SBI Holdings has filed to launch BTC and XRP ETFs. That tastes terrible. I'm going to go ahead and stop reading the news and bring on my friends. Let's chop it up and talk about what's being built on Bitcoin. So let me stop sharing my screen, get this bad taste out of my mouth real quick, and bring on the guys. We've got Crypto Dude in the house. Big welcome to Crypto Dude. And we got the Legend of Stacks Legends, Jackson Switch, also in the house. What's up, guys?
What up?
What's up, man?
Dude, I got a double XRP news header in there. I didn't realize it, and it tasted so bad. I couldn't read the news. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's a common side effect.
Yeah, man, it's like you might just say fuck it if you have to read XRP too many times. What does that stand for? Extremely retarded people?
Yeah, it's a good acronym.
Forgot about it, bro.
It's a
What's
good
up, man?
acronym.
So, Jack, you played with this banker bot a little bit today.
Yeah.
You having fun DJing in the trenches elsewhere, like just for a little bit, and like having some fun and putting on the alpha?
Banker and what was the other one? Let me look at it. I just heard of it this week. Agent Hustle.
Agent Hustle, there you go. So they were talking about that in the BitFlow building on Bitcoin space today. The Hustle bot. Hustle. Yeah.
And all this is like a sneak peek into the future of crypto. And let me tell you something. People float around a lot of metrics in this space and a lot of things that matter or are supposed to matter. You know, one of the things that matters the absolute most when you start using something and you don't want to stop using it. Like, I have spent all day between those two, like, and I haven't even put much money in. I'm talking like $20 here, $20 there. This isn't even about the money. This is about trying this stuff out. There, you can do so much that I don't know. You ever felt like when you were trading, like someone like Crypto Dude, who if he wanted, he could like spin up a bot and just like wreck you every trade. And you're like, damn, they got some dudes out there, you know, including institutions that are just way better prepared for this than I am. And I'm saying that as someone who does this all the time, just not non-technical. To be able to take one of these AIs and kind of chat GPT your way into like more efficient trading and automate it and check just social shit, like all this stuff, dude. It was a big sneak peek into what's coming because we talk about this all the time,
right?
Like it's here and it's already good. That's the thing. Like it's already good. How good it's gonna get is gonna blow people's minds.
Kumbaya, DD, I see you. But yeah, dude, like I feel like we talked a lot about AI today. You know, we got like SAI terminal that is kind of like streamlining these complex DeFi plays for people that don't really know how to execute. Kind of, like you can identify the plays. Like even if you didn't even know, you just said, "Hey, what's the best way and the highest yield I can earn with stacks right now?" Boom, you type that in, give it a little second to scan the blockchain, and then boom, it's like asking you. It's like, hey, here's 3 different ways you could be earning base yields in our ecosystem right now. You want to execute? You say yes, and that's popping up the transactions for you, dude. So, I mean, that's the base case, bro. You're right. It's gonna get nuts.
Like, I would advise everybody in the Stacks ecosystem to go use this stuff, even though one's on Base and one's on Solana, to like say, okay, this is what we're making here. It's looking at all of the good stuff and getting people's opinions and making it better. But like, or making it just slightly different where it's useful in a different way. But the point is, like, classes in session, like that's the point. Like this stuff is positioned to take major mind share as far as I can tell. Here, I'll be right back.
Yeah, the dogs even like agree, bro. You know, I think that's a fantastic idea, is just to go to other chains, go explore what's being built, and then like, dude, build it here. Because whenever you build it on Stacks, you're building it on Bitcoin. People's got to realize that it's like you're working with Bitcoin finality here, right? It's the most secure chain for a reason, right? And then like the closest thing, if you go ask an AI, is like, what is the cryptocurrency that inherits Bitcoin's like values, right? It's gonna point you directly to Stacks. So I feel like you're cool building some really cool stuff that is actually unique and you know, like kind of tailored towards your style, Crypto Dude. You know, I feel like you just kind of like, you know, I've been kind of like experimenting with the idea of having like a third person or first person shooter on Stacks where you get power ups, cosmetics, all that stuff for on chain activity, and you know, you kind of spun up FPSDX. So totally based.
we're cooking. We're cooking over here for sure. We're cooking on multiple fronts. We're cooking with DeFi or SocialFi with BoostX on X and Discord. We're cooking with GameFi with FPSTX. We're even cooking with a little bit of I don't know what we're gonna call it, MerchFi, RealFi. I don't know, like point of sale fi. I don't know what we're gonna call it, but
It's like point of sale fi, but
meat
like
fi. I call it meat fi, but that's gonna
the
be a hard
meat
sell.
fi is good, but like I call it making freedom go parabolic. So
Yeah,
freedom
exactly.
to transact.
But on the game side of things, yeah, like we're having lots of fun. We're having way too much fun doing this, to be honest. It's like I can't wipe this smile off my face every time I'm doing something over here with this game. It's way too entertaining. But on that note, while we were talking, literally, I was, updating the Steam page store listing for the game, trying to go through. There's like a checklist of all this stuff you got to make sure you supply, right? And not just descriptions, but like teaser images and all that stuff, right? And so trying to get all that together so we can prepare to actually kind of publish a early access for it and get some testing rolling with it. We're still obviously using codename FPSTX. So, I think might be a time to start spitballing ideas for a more official name, because it's as much as I like the code name, I think it's going to be a little bit like generic sounding or something, right? And we probably need to get maybe a little bit more of a theme in there.
Maybe throwing proof of transfer in the name, like doing a play on words, like with proof of transfer, POX, some type of Bitcoin battle royale.
We're on the moon.
Yeah,
So we
some
got
type like BoostX, like themed, like on the moon.
But it doesn't necessarily have to be specifically moon themed. It could be just maybe like
intergalactic battle bot.
Yeah, something. We got to come up with something as a community, and we need to decide on it as a community. I want to have this name basically of this game be decided by the community, so that way it has the best resonation, or best opportunity to resonate. And
you want to give the community like a little chance to feel part of like the building process, which I think you can capture perfectly.
Exactly, man. And so, if you got a name suggestion for the game, it's a third-person shooter that is on the moon. It's got obviously stacks integration. We got, basically lots of, I guess, theme options in that sense. But just if you think the name sounds cool, say it. There's no such thing as a bad idea. And
I would say like base bots, but it sounds like it's on base.
Yeah, exactly. That's what, like moon. I keep leaning towards moon, but I don't want to limit it to moon, because eventually maybe we'll have level 2 that will be like maybe on Mars or something like that, right? So FPSTX is kind of nice for that ubiquitousness or whatever you want to call it, but I do think it is lacking a little bit of brand identity, and I think we could do something. We can come up with something. There's got to be a killer name in there that is just waiting for us to use, right?
I agree. I think that maybe this may call for a bounty of some sort, or some type of poll in the Discord, or some sort of like, there's multiple ways you can tackle getting this name kind of like worked on, right?
Maybe we should have a poll for the name, right? And then we also we supply some like basic graphics, and then we say, once we have the name decided, we do a bounty on Zero Authority for coming up with maybe the load screen art, like some art to basically put on the Steam page, help make this more of a collaborative process and give people the opportunity to earn along the way. So that way it's, it's funner. It's more people involved. Everybody can say, hey, I help, get that across the finish line.
I agree.
Be able to have a feather in your hat,
Dude, I'm so pumped up for this. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, you're stuck on this. Like this, you're not stuck, but like yes, you are
The
on.
ideas just keep percolating in the head,
Yeah.
don't they? They're just like, oh God,
Dude,
what
I
about
got,
this? What about that?
It's
like,
true.
okay, so
That's
here
when
we
you
go.
know it's good.
So hey, BankerBot, can you tell me the criteria that I set for the Soul Token Launch Hunter that we can have automated in my terminal? I found your Solana token launch hunter automation. It runs every 6 hours and looks for promising tokens launching with the following criteria: low market cap with growth potential under 1 million FTB, ideally 10K to 1 million, sufficient liquidity, minimum 10K, preferably lock or burn, high transaction volume and momentum, minimum 50 plus transactions per hour, with buys outnumbering sells, balancing holder distribution, top 10 holders with less than 20 to 40% of total supply, security and tokenomics, no honeypot, low taxes, 0 to 5%, and renounced ownership, strong community, and high active social media presence and that aligns with current narratives. Wow. BankerBot has some very strong social analytics uh, things that kind of lead to maybe it might just lead you to the next alpha before it's even hyped on the TL. That's serious. That's some serious alpha.
So is this just taking the tags and returning with some AI responses? Is that essentially what I'm interpreting here? Okay.
Right, an automated account that's just like
Uh,
tell me what I'm looking for, what I need
yeah,
to look
maybe I
for.
need a boost. Maybe I need a boost X bot.
Yeah, yeah.
I
That's what
think
I'm
so,
saying.
bro. I think so.
You
Seriously.
can you can automate buys and sells. You can, and that's just the thing, man. Like that's what's so exciting about this is this is how people are gonna participate in crypto. Like this is it right now. If I just wanted to buy some Solana or whatever, you just tell it to do it and it'll do it. I don't have to know what wallet to use. You see what I'm saying? Like all that stuff, dude, it's gonna be massive.
It's just like
I see a point in the future where that the bot is going to be not only capable of doing that, but also you're going to be able to tailor the where you're sourcing your data from, so you have more control over that. From its inference or whatever.
Yeah,
that's huge.
100%.
This is another one too that makes me bullish on like for stack basically. Is that here you go. I'll go ahead and share this again. Da, 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 da. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go play with Banker. I ain't go front with you. Wormhole daily bridge transactions are pumping once again, approaching to previously yearly highs. Don't fade W, the native token for Wormhole. Wormhole uses NTT technology to take tokens and chains multi-chain. So there you go. It looks like our Wormhole integration that is going to Sol and Sweep first. It's going to prove useful for sure for stacks, but we've been talking about like alpha outside of stacks, right? In the building on Bitcoin space today, we were like Dylan and Diego and them like they were hinting. I feel like this is my interpretation, right? Totally mine. That you could wrap different assets from different ecosystems, bring them into Bitflow, and then trade, say, Bonk with Rue and all these other tokens within our ecosystem. They've already proven out that concept with runes, right? They've done it with runes, Bitcoin native assets. Why not Solana assets? Why not Sui assets? Next, what do you think about that?
Yeah, once a use case has been proven out, so to speak, it's just about matter of improving the pipeline, so to speak, and optimizing it for the user experience to open it up for more use case or more use in general, so to speak. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. I mean, it's going to basically put us in a very kind of a unique position for in terms of security too, because like everything being backed by Bitcoin is just like, okay, like Bitcoin is becoming the mothership. Hey, Zinni's here. What up?
Oh, dude.
Hey, hey,
Hey,
Welcome.
Zenny.
hello.
Welcome, man. We're just kind of talking about like these different things that are going on around us. Jack is in degen mode. He cannot help himself. He has been, aping the banker and what is the other one? The agent,
The Agent Hustle.
Hustle, Agent Hustle. So he's been on his degen queues as usual. I would not put it past Jack to find any type of alpha. One time Jack found alpha, that was months and months before anybody talked about it, right? And then we talked about it in the Leo group chat one time, right? This one time at Bandcamp, right? And then Jack was like hitting me in the DM saying like, "Yo, dude, what is this AI agent that everybody's talking about already in the DMs?" And I'm like, "Hold up, I'll go find out real quick, Jack." And then he's like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go and ask myself." And I said, "Hey guys, what AI agent are you guys talking about?" And everybody's like, "Jack, this is the AI agent that you told us about 3 months ago." So
Yeah.
pay attention, man. Pay attention. Jack
It's
is
true.
in the know.
But I'm telling you, dude, like, and I'm bullish because I can see what we can do here with it. At the end of the day, like when you're looking at SBTC going to places like Solana, like the liquidity that this opens up on both sides is ridiculous, and like we're talking about, quality is going to stand out. Quality is what's going to be what people use because of stuff like this. That's only going to become more and more common.
I think I own some banker. Like I
You
think
might.
Millie sent me some banker back in the G. Like just working. Like big shout out to Millie. Like killer space host. Good alpha hunter and with the Leo squad. But yeah, dude, Millie sent me some banker back in the day, and I need to find out how to claim it. You've got me very curious now, so like I'm gonna go and have to like click some links, connect my Twitter account, find my Phantom wallet, go check it out, and do some degening because like hey, like I have not experienced anything in Solana except Pump Fun.
Right.
And the first thing that happened to me on Pump Fun was like, hey, well, there's a token that's pumping. And then automatically I was like, well, I'll put $10 in it. As soon as I put $10 in it, the chart went from going like green, big green candle to bot sold on GP, $10 gone. So that's my only
The
experience.
whole thing set up to snipe $10.
It's not $10.
You're like, come on, what the fuck?
Yeah, it got ridiculous.
It is cutthroat over there, dude, in Pump Fun. To the point to where, like, during the building on Bitcoin,
Pump Fun needs to be renamed to Dump Fun.
Exactly, dude. Dump Fun needs to be a freaking token, a meme token. Like,
All I'm saying, dude, is like I remember what it was like to use Uniswap for the first time. I remember what it was like to like start playing with those DeFi tokens for the first time, and you can't stop. And like that's what this is. That call it instinct, call it experience, call it I don't know, call me an asshole. I don't care. The point is like there's something here.
I would never call you an asshole, but I would definitely call you in the know. But like so when this first like happened, I remember back in the day, Banker had some type of like somebody added it, and then like it did something that it wasn't supposed to at one point, and then they had to like hone in, fix their process. So like they were probably on like V3, V4 by now. This was months ago, so like I'm willing to like go in there and just like check it out. You look invigorated, Jack. You look like you.
I'm not even
2 hours, but yet you still look alive. Is it no?
I don't, dude. I've barely slept. It's gonna be impossible to sleep tonight. Like, I'm just getting too old for this shit.
That's why we need to automate this shit.
Yeah, but that's just it. That's just it. Like I can
automate our trades, and then we can all play some FPSTX.
Right.
Let's go.
Yes, and it's all social and it's streaming, and dude, it's even going to be like a metaverse. Like, have you seen some of these? Like, I'll have to find one on a timeline where these people are just showing what the digital worlds that we're going to pretend to be in via AI here shortly, what they look like already, and it's.
Are you talking about the generative prompt? Yeah. Playable games,
not just games like this. I think this is gonna be beyond games, but like
holodeck style from Star Trek. You just prompt
this is gonna be wild.
Load me my world. Yeah,
I've seen that. I want my trade automated. And I want to be hanging out with my boys. And every now and then I get an alert saying, hey, this is your P&L. Hey, this is, and all of this other criteria that I've set for it to monitor for me.
Or like, hey, this trade was not that I executed wasn't going so well, so I cut it off. Forget about it. But then I found this other trade, and you made all of it back, and now you're plus and you're up some. So it mitigates your
how many
risk.
months away are we from like, hey, whether it's like Hustle or Banker or some other one, it's like I need you to make a bridge to Stacks one way.
Right.
Only one that's going to use this bridge. Or a year from that, maybe, maybe 2. Like the point is, we'll get there.
I think
we're probably less than that, dude.
I think less, dude. The way, yeah, exactly. Like the way that I've seen. All right, so ChatGPT is how old, right? So think from the moment of the inception of the first version of ChatGPT to where we are now, to where I can plug in as an artist my characters into an AI, and it fully pulls out a mesh skeleton rigged character that you can then put into Unreal Engine and play with, right? So like it is exponentially it is growing at an exponential rate. AI is getting very smart. I see you on Agent Hustle now, dude. You ain't stopping, dude. I see you right now, Jack. You DJing and you in DJ mode. I'm about to send you DJing activities.btc.
Dude, send it.
You are the epitome of DJing activities, I'm telling you. So I think a bridge is probably less than 6 months away. Like if we're looking at endowment in less than like 3 months, then we're looking at somebody looking to build that bridge like sooner than 6 months down the line. Not 2, not 1. Like it's gonna happen very soon. And we already have like a way to like a standard for SBTC and SDX to go multi-chain. So, I mean, damn, call me crazy, but I think these AI agents like the Agent Hustle, SAI, BankerBot, they're going to be communicating very, very soon. And then
exactly. And then like look at what we have going on at Stacks with like the AI guild.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so we took like the SEC news yesterday, and you're like, hey, staking's gonna be all right. You got all this cool stuff in Stacks. Look at this AI guild, how they're kicking out stuff that is going to be just great IP that you can build on. You have to stop and think about this in terms of years now, not 2-minute pumps, right? Like think about where this is all going. And then you have a team in here who's learning how to just get giga good at AI so that you can easily make stuff for games. You can easily make stuff for in the real world. Like there's just IP here like crazy. And the opportunities are just endless at this point.
So it looks like Alex has a new pool created, SDX Oshi. Open for trading, new pool. Alex is launching new tokens right now. I didn't really. Okay. All right, Alex. I see you still in the game, I guess, and handling the business. I know that they blocked me from their Discord. Don't know why. But yeah, I met the guys from Alex on at Bitcoin Vegas. I just saw that and just had a like a squirrel moment. Sorry. But yeah, these these agents, dude, it's gonna be crazy whenever we're playing SPSTX and letting the banker bot, the SAI, like all of them collude together to find us gains, and we're literally just playing, play FPSTX, and then maybe even playing like Find to Earn within FPSTX. And we're all just having fun and making money. What? That's the future? It's fucking crazy, bro.
Super fun times ahead.
They talked a little bit about keepers, right? And how keeper contracts from BitFlow, can kind of connect to these different things. Like they alluded at some things with the keepers during the building on Bitcoin space today too, right? So maybe somehow your own agent of some sort can connect to different chains through wormhole and then like trade for you on other chains through BankerBot and stuff like that. Like who knows what the future holds? All I know is it's very bright and we're very early right now, and the window is closing to be early. So I need to get some exposure to some of this stuff, man. I'm feeling the FOMO. Jack has induced FOMO. Jack is good at finding the alpha beforehand and then displaying like skin in the game. So yes, like I'm about to go play around with it a little bit, and then I'm gonna go boost somebody and tell them like, hey, like, good content. Did you hear about FPSDX and how we were talking about how we're going to be earning in the future, and all we're going to be doing is playing games and having fun while we bust each other's ass and earn money. Let's go, dude. Fun times, man. Fun times. I'm excited.
Yeah, dude. I'm excited. So excited. I built even a little companion app. Well, it's not all the way done yet, but building a little companion app for the FPSDX so people can connect their wallet and, you know, mint their battle pass and then, you know, kind of review the tournament details on the upcoming tournaments. So
Ooh, tournament details.
yeah, we're gonna try and slow roll it out with a, you know, a little soft launch of season 0. Don't have an official start date obviously yet, but basically season 0, battle pass, gated. You know, you'll be able to download the game for free. You'll need the NFT to, you know, connect to the server. But from there, we'll have, you know, scheduled, well, some unscheduled testing throughout the week, and then some scheduled tournaments on the weekends. And basically, you know, we're going to take the revenue that's generated from the battle passes and use that for rewards. So basically every user will have 16 chances to win 25 STX, and you'll only have to basically buy your battle pass for 5 STX. So
I love it, dude.
it's a very small model in terms of, you know, NFT utilization, but we can also, you know, come together throughout the week and talk about other ways that we can expand the functionality. It's dual purpose, you know, give us an opportunity to have some fun, earn some tokens on the weekends on little light tournaments, and then, you know, come together, talk about what we want to see in the game in terms of features, build our wish list, basically.
I love how we're like working, like you're working on the proof of concept, and then like working with everybody that wants to play to put whatever they want in the game, like what their vision is of this game. There you go, you can have it. So get into the BoostX Discord, follow BoostX_app, go to the suggestion channel and drop what you want to see within the game. I love the way that you build in the open. Really excited for it. And, you know, I've had fun playing with these different AI things that are turning my art into real characters, game NPCs and shit like that. Tokens or little like trinkets for your guns, or like a character that's dancing on your shoulder and emoting for you as you get kills. It's going to be fun. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate you coming through, brother. We have a nice
Later,
night.
Jack.
See y'all later, guys.
Later.
Later on, man.
See you.
So is there any, what do you think about Unreal Engine mini game for this with some find to earn? What, should we do that? Should we create a mini game within this game that's find to earn?
Well, I mean, like as I mentioned to you in DM, like we cannot like build FPS game to be sustainable for GameFi, because GameFi is driven by value and extraction, so it should be fair competition. But any FPS game could be hacked and using cheats, as I mentioned it before, like the example is a Valve with Counter-Strike 2. So when you're building like such a project, it's very great for community, for fun, for engagement, but for like from value perspective, it cannot work. And we can build anything, but it will be more just for fun and engagement.
So you think because hackers exist that
Yeah,
there's
first
a
of all,
distraction?
hackers. Yeah, first of all, hackers, and second, like the one or two person will dominate completely in FPS game and extract all the value. If you say somebody to pay for entry for NFTs for whatever, like if there will be any price pool, there will be people, just couple people or the team who dominates completely and extract the whole value because this game has no chance. And so it will be two problems. First of, it's cheater hackers if client will be downloadable, and second, it will be like the game, like for example, GPC could become the best like shooter player in the world, and you will not want to compete him this
Well,
game.
the second issue is a skill issue, which I don't think is no amount of programming can fix unless you're talking about skill based matchmaking, which still has its flaws because people can miss
Yeah,
the beat.
yeah. But if you're using like
Or
dexterity, agility in any game, like in FPS action, you can make like cheats on the hardware level. So it's the biggest problem. And if you want people to pay, they will not pay because it will be not competitive for human players.
So what about just like mini
I,
games
like
that are not like
yeah, I think we're talking about two issues here. One is cheaters, right? And
Right.
then two is skills,
skill gap?
skill gap,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
the skill gap, I don't think we can really quantify in terms of an actual problem. That's a user specific issue. There's always going to be people that are better in games than other people. So that's whatever. If
Yeah,
you want
but
to take the risk to take on the challenge, then that's on them. Like
yeah,
to
but
make it,
how can you
as long as they're not
identify
cheating per se.
if there is a human player, not AI, playing against you?
I understand the dilemma there, but this is where
So,
aim
Crypto,
tracing, bullet tracing is important. But yes, there are client-side hacks, but this is also where you have to use server-side validation for the line traces. There's ways to detect hacking. Hackers get banned in games all the time.
Yeah, that's how Valve works. They just hackers just bind in new accounts and start playing again and again. So it's like a
Yeah, but
business.
this is why we have NFT-based gating, right? So, like, it wouldn't just be a free for all. Like, it would be a free for all mode per se, but you have to buy in. That's skin in the game, right? And
I'm
then
talking about like a
if you're a
soulbound.
hacker, then you're losing your ass because you just basically gave up your principal because you're a hacker.
What about a soulbound
Yeah,
NFT
yeah,
as the
yeah.
battle?
I like what you're building. You just have to try and like understand the natural things by yourself because you are building the beautiful and great thing. So just dive into this ocean.
No, I'm already swimming in it. That's what I'm trying to make it to the point where it's like we got mini games, that are fun to play. Obviously, we'll keep an eye out for potential, people that are trying to inject hacks or whatever into the game itself because it's an Unreal Engine based game, obviously. But this is going to be semi-obvious as we're playing the game. It's not like we're running thousands of concurrent servers and we have tons of players. This is not what this is about. This is to showcase how we can decentralize games, basically. We need to get away from these big game developer companies that hold everybody hostage and don't support their games worth shit. And we need to make it where the creators have capacity to create games easier. They have better integration with better tools, that have better monetization, so that way that they can be rewarded for their creative input to make the game experience. We need more games, better games, decentralized games, right? And
Yeah, I agree, but it's buzzwords like the only one question where the value comes from.
the value always comes from the users.
yeah,
Yeah,
Crypto,
why users will pay in
Crypto.
your game?
For the experience.
I think Tinder
For the
will have
experience,
to.
they play Xbox and PlayStation. They play PS, they play Steam games. They don't come to Web3 for
Tinder,
gaming.
did you have a question, dude?
Yeah, let's hear 10 of these questions.
Yeah, because literally that was into metaverse. He introduced me to Nifty Island. I wanted to ask, is there anything gonna be like as games, and how do you would you maybe I have a different PFP from another ecosystem? Can I be able to use it in the game, or is it just gonna be stocks NFTs, or how do you intend doing it?
In terms of profile images,
Good question. Good
well,
question.
I intend to use BNS specified profile PFPs. So in your profile, when you enter your profile on BNS.1.
Bro is a big ambassador of BNS.
Yeah, bro. So like you can upload your zone file for an avatar on your BNS name, and that'll be your avatar in game. Is what you're saying?
Bingo,
Okay,
bingo.
cool. Yeah. So Bitcoin centric.
So
Yeah.
what do you see? What do you how do you see yourself in metaverse? Like, do you think you're gonna build on the metaverse, or I feel we need to try some experiences on stacks, because having stacks will be blowing people's minds. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
the goal here is, to get a multiplayer experience. I mean, everybody kind of uses the word metaverse as kind of a catch-all or whatever, but I'm just trying to provide basically a multiplayer experience that has stacks integration with some use case examples and some mini games that we can kind of have fun with and just come together as a community around, and then also document the processes in which how the integrations are implemented into the Unreal Engine runtime, so to speak, like the blueprints, how give some developers some materials to kind of make it so they can do similar things in their games. That's the goal here. I'm not trying to like go out there and compete with Call of Duty. I mean,
So this is your proof of concept for like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
a
agree.
plugin that allows other developers to enter the ecosystem and then build their games using the Stack plugin.
Yeah, I agree.
Bingo.
It's like I believe like Crypto Dude is building the very beautiful and great thing, and I support you always. And just be aware of problems, and if you have any questions, you can always DM me and answer
No, that's
Kimberly.
why we need you in this
Hell yeah,
conversation on the
we do.
regular, brother. Like, we need your feedback on this on the
Yeah,
regular.
sure,
We know
sure.
you know.
Anytime, man, because I just want to help you. Because and just my critics, it will be just honest help. And Tinderly, you have to dive into the things to understand. Like metaverse is just a word. You have to just more deeply understand the things, the nature of things. What are you saying? What are you meaning?
Yeah, and you're doing a damn good job at kind of formulating your questions and getting better at it. I encourage you to keep doing that, but do your research as well. Like jump in, kind of know exactly what these things are. You're doing a damn good job. Good job at shooting some questions in here tonight, dude. Solid.
Yeah.
Keep doing it, bro. Keep doing
To
it.
try and address your question specifically, like, we're most definitely wanting to provide that
Yeah,
universe, a
yeah,
vibe
I
of
agree.
its own universe, but
Yeah.
I don't want to necessarily call it a metaverse because I don't want to get sued by Meta.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, they just trying to spend like billions to build metaverse, but they fail because Mark Zuckerberg have no idea that he has to start from human engagement from the game, not from like virtual space. Everyone just tried to build like some virtual space, and they failed because like the CEO of Microsoft Gaming said very honest thing like 3 years ago. He said like, I don't understand metaverse. It's a just boring video game. I wanted like Space Invaders. I wanted just FPS games. Want to have fun after working like. And he is really a very smart guy because he is a pro in Ultima Online. He's a truly gamer and he understands the metaverse is just a buzzword.
Bingo.
It's all reinterpretation of previous iterations of
Yeah,
technology.
and I want to give personal advice to Tinderly. Just try to dive into things, try to understand deeply what's going on. Not try to make the buzzwords, not try to make like just being here, like we see you, we understand you, but we need deep people, we need deep understanding about the things.
Yeah, I'm
was
the
like,
buzzwords guy, dude.
yeah,
I'm the
Stay
buzz.
out
yeah,
of
he is the
GP.
one and only GPSC, one and only. Because
GP's the
like,
buzzword dropper.
believe if we have like 1,000 community managers, it nothing changes like in Stacks ecosystem.
No,
Yes.
yeah, we feedback is always valuable.
Yeah, the thing is that Zenny, I don't really know how to sometimes I don't really know how to put
Uh,
words together,
You're fine.
like expressing myself,
You're
but I
fine.
know I'll get better
You
soon.
are.
So, as long as I keep on joining the stream frequently, so I know one day, I'm gonna get the
Oh,
hang
you're
of
doing
this. So
great.
yeah.
Don't worry.
Doing
Don't
great.
worry.
So it's not
Don't
a
take it the wrong
day
way.
jump.
Yes. We're in this space together.
No. I understand
Okay.
what Zenny is saying.
Yeah, so we're in the space together, but like for sure, do your research and like try to be a sponge in this space, like which I
Yeah,
see you doing actively. Like you're
Yeah,
trying to be a
Uh,
sponge.
yeah.
Keep that.
that's what I
Actually,
do constantly. I try to like, especially when it comes to the GameFi stuff, because that's most definitely a little outside my normal wheelhouse. I'm more of the, the social fi guy. That's been the thing I focused on for a long time. And, you know, every drop of Zinni's advice that he's given, I'm like trying to soak it up, reinterpret it, rewash it, try and figure out what he's meaning by it, try and make sure I'm understanding it correctly. So if you I understand the concern about the hacking, with the hackers being on the lookout. That's why we want to do it at slow roll, basically.
yeah, sure.
Battle pass 96 minutes. We're only going to have basically one game at a time, essentially during the during the testing. There's basically only going to be one server at a time. So when you are testing, it's going to be first come first serve during the week, so to speak, right? And then on the weekends, there's going to be scheduled matches that you'll be basically participating in on the tournaments. So it like basically at any given time, there's only going to be 24 players to monitor at first, right? So that's not that hard to monitor. And if we detect things, we can keep an eye out on it. But we have to go this route in terms of experimentation. Like people want, Unreal games. They want to experience VR. Like we could integrate this into VR. These could be trading card games. This could be integrated into single player games. It doesn't have to be a freaking multiplayer game too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
so.
I agree. Just continue building. I have like the room for collaboration in the future with our strike. What we are building, I will explain later.
And also seeing, just since we're on the topic of integration and collaboration, don't think we have forgot about the integration with the feature profile for the Skull Coin. We were peeking at that this morning. We're like, okay, look, how are we gonna level this bad boy up? Looking at the UI UX, looking at your contract, that you have. So the I'm assuming you're still on board with the same approach we talked in our last group DM with your developer, but
Yeah, yeah, it's no problem. Can I share my screen like for a
yes,
couple minutes?
Please.
yes.
Yeah, I
Let's-
just don't want
wanna-
to make it boring since tomorrow we have like marketing call.
Yeah. No.
With I just want to share what I'm just wanted to build and explain.
Let's
Okay.
see it.
Maybe
Please.
yeah. Do you see this picture?
I do. All right.
Yes.
So let me drop this down.
So this is mind maps. You know what is mind maps? I believe
Yeah.
like it's just for like easier just understanding the things, and I just want to present tomorrow like in our Telegram marketing group to understanding the problems and what solution we can bring. So this is very simple picture like that. This is problem with airdrop hunters. We all love our like community members, but we need to move forward. So our DeOrganized show will grow infinitely with like fine turn, but the problem like we need more on-chain transactions, right? So and this is an explanation like how it all works and the problems like with like Z-Quest, and here is what happens. Like you can just dive into to just look just 1 minute.
So from airdrop hunters, so cons, we have fake engagement, immediate sell pressure on the token after airdrop, zero investment mentality, no ecosystem loyalty. Also problem, we have no skill barrier, equals bot paradise. Farmers crowd out real users. We have social best reward clicks, not value. Love this so far. The pros, we have creates initial on-chain activity. Testnet,
Yeah,
test
I'm not sure. To be honest, I want to ask you because I'm not sure about this one because like
right.
I'm not sure about this one.
Yeah, initial on-chain activity. I do agree. It does, even if it is sell pressure, right? Because that is a transaction, right?
Yeah,
That is on-chain activity. That is classified as on-chain activity. So I do agree with that. Like even if it is sell, even if it's only selling, it's on-chain activity.
yeah.
So I agree with that one. Boost social media metrics, creates community buzz. I agree. People, whenever they earn, they want to talk about it naturally, right? So that does create some buzz. It does create a social media presence. It does up metrics. It generates surface level FOMO for the wider community. Now, this is speculation, but I do agree that this, just talking about the social metrics and the creating the community buzz, it could, in theory, create FOMO for the wider community.
Yeah, I'm not sure too, but I believe if we'll have all airdrop hunters around like crypto, it 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 uh, it, it
I
means
think this
something.
nature, I think this nature is correct though. It's a double-edged sword. 80%.
Yeah,
It's about. It might be a little stiff. It might be more like 75-25, unless you have like real
yeah.
metrics.
We don't know really
Yeah, we
numbers.
don't
It's
really
just
know, but I do
it
think
just
it's like close.
yeah, just random numbers. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it's close, right? And for the point that you're trying to make, that's perfect. 80-20. I see the solution with fine turn being time gated, live participation on say
Yeah, it
the
means
organized.
like the organized show. Like I can add here the organized show. I'm just trying, like the put my 50 cents and using
Yeah,
not my
yeah, yeah,
product as a like genre of games. Like okay,
yeah. I like it. I like it, and it requires human creativity. So, say your creation of the find to earn rounds, finding the people, the places within the world, and then creating the round. Social proof, real winners, right? So they have to have a .btc name
yeah,
to get boosted to earn those rewards. That kind of
So,
verifies that there's a person that has skin in the game.
and
Um,
can I interject right there on that note?
absolutely,
So
absolutely.
we are in discussion about the implementation of updating the space drops modal for adding custom conditions that the sender can also additionally check for. So that is something that we can help reinforce the reciprocity basically to ensure that the people that are receiving the airdrop or the space drop rather have kind of more skin in the game, not just a BNS name, but maybe recent activity with a certain protocol or
yeah. It's
things
interesting.
to
Like any
specific
innovations
token,
will
etc.
be very important. I agree. Yeah, just ship it.
Just ship it. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. So I understand three categories. So I understand. So the last category will be like for DeFi. Yeah, like capital anchors. Like here will be like the main players from DeFi. Yeah, but I see. So I see the gap like in Degens. Like I believe it's most important category because like it's on chain transactions. It's real players. So and we need to invite them from Solana, from Web2 to make on-chain transactions, to make velocity, to make like proof of transfer sustainable protocol. And I'm trying to understand here is the problems, and here is a lot of problems. Like you just you can just to see it.
Let's see here. So with DGens, the pros, we have DEX liquidity and trading volume, organic price discovery, the true believers, meaning the community creating a narrative and a meta. And then with the cons, we have mercenary yield chasers, right? We have source of extreme hype and FUD. We have narrative and hype dependency. So, I see this that it's the nature, the value of the players, they drive real economic activity. The solution being encrypted NFTs.
Yeah, solution we will test together because it's not like I wanna just be the humble person. Let's test and see. But the problems is obviously like the
I like
problem
it.
like
I like the way that
rev-
you approached it. You said, "Hey, encrypted NFTs. This is what I'm building. This is how I'm trying to solve the problem. The problem being revenue-less DApps, scarcity meltdown, meaning hype and an infinite supply, AI value extraction, meaning bots and people just using bots to beat other players and not having real players playing the game, just having bots beat down."
Yeah, but the biggest focus is here, I believe, because we have only trading apps. Yeah, it's sustainable with revenue, and we have this is biggest problem: scarcity meltdown. So every new technology like NFTs, like ICO, whatever, like it has like hype, infinite supply, and the scarcity meltdown process. And also, like talking about like new apps, we have this new problem coming. This
Yeah,
is
it's only going to become more of a bigger problem as we progress. The AIs are going to find new ways to game the systems that we are creating. We already see them continually getting better and better. We plugged my artwork, which is 2D artwork, with some shading into an AI, and it created a complete character ready for gameplay. Right. So like the AI is only going to get better and better. So
right.
I agree, it's a big problem.
Okay, yeah, thank you. And I will just go to build this one because here will be funny problem like the Alex is hacked 2 times and we have less credibility to our ecosystem.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And I covered this too, and I'm also blocked in the Alex Discord. I don't know how that happened, but they launched a new token and a liquidity pool today. So, yes, definitely, please do that. Put that in there.
Yeah.
I'm not being salty
Thank
GP
you.
right now, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I just build the DeFi thing and I present tomorrow to our Stack Score marketing team. I believe they will help to understand that we have more like following dApps, like what building CryptoDude, what building other Bitcoin builders, because it's important to bring degens here. We have like airdrop hunters, we have all the people playing fine turn, we have like DeFi, we have 100% perfect DeFi, but now we need degens.
We're gonna find the degens. We're looking for the real degens, not the AI degens, the real deal degens, the diamond-handed degens, not the paper-handed degens, the diamond-handed degens, the ones with the the one meme with what is it, Randy from South Park with the balls in the wheelbarrow, just walking down the street. Those type of degens. Those are the type of degens that we're looking for. Guys, thank you for showing me
Thank you.
some based I look forward to like seeing the outcome of both of what you guys are building. I just wanted to say what's up to Nas. Nas jumped in here for a minute. Nas, what's going on, player? How you doing?
Good evening. I hope
Damn,
everyone is having a wonderful night.
What
And
the
at this point, and at
bro?
this point,
Eduard
Bro, are you
dominated.
like
dude, the
how
That
bass
was
in your
funny.
voice. The
right?
bass in your voice, dude. Golly,
That was
you must be
funny.
a lady killer. I'm telling you, man. I picture you as like an 8 foot tall guy right now, just like coming through, like, hey, what's up? Like, damn, the bass.
Yeah, it's like a
Bass.
Jaws from James Bond.
Yeah, John.
unfortunately, I do not talk to women. My best friend is a gigabyte in my wallet. Unfortunately, and GB. I can't talk to women with this voice. So yeah.
Based. He does not even talk to women. He just talks to his Giga Pepe V2 in his wallet. This guy is based with the most bass in his voice. Nas, my guy. Thank you. Guys, we are about that hour and a half mark. I'm gonna probably go eat a sandwich like GP usually does around like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, okay. Good night, everyone. See you.
Are you hearing this, City? City, you crack me up, buddy.
Liddy, good night, bro. I was gonna go around and be like, hey, any final thoughts, any final frequency, closing arguments, any additional thoughts to conversation. Zenny, I'll shoot to you first.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, I support all our builders and help them as much as possible, but I always be honest and just build this thing, Crypto Dude. I see like collaboration in long future. We will have a lot of fun. And GP, just be yourself. You're amazing man. See you, everyone.
Thank you, Zenny. Have a blessed night, man, and I appreciate everything that you do, brother. Um, Nas, with that bass voice, can we hear it one more time? What are we doing, dude?
And we will catch you, ladies and gentlemen, next time on the Organized Nightly. And we gonna catch you on the morning show as well.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. We will link up and have some fun tomorrow. We're over the hump now, so got some bass stuff done today. Crypto dude, any final thoughts, frequencies, shameless shows, additional conversation pieces? What's up, my brother?
Well, let's see here. Yes, please install BoostX from the Chrome web store. Let's get you on the sofa kick on X and Discord. Connect your wallet on X and Discord. And then also, if you like what you see, give us a review on the Chrome store. And then also, we'll be having the game, codename FPSTX. The codename FPSTX. We'll have that on the Steam store soon, so we'll get it in maybe a wish list. I'm not exactly sure if it can be privately tested and then put on wish list. I'm still figuring that out. I'm new to that, sorry, but basically it's going to either be early access or private, added people at first to give some initial testing, but once it's there, add it to your wish list or just install it and then let's have some fun together.
Damn Skippy, dude. Definitely follow CryptoDude_BTC and BoostX_app on X to stay in the know about FPSDX. That is codename FPSDX. We are going to be seeing a poll soon or a zero authority bounty. Maybe looking at renaming that.
Yeah, we're gonna do a poll. We want suggestions for the names, obviously, and then we'll take those names and put them in a poll. Then we'll have the community decide basically the name of the game, and then we'll also do a bounty on zero authority for some concept art that we can throw on the store on Steam. So how when you go to Steam and you see games that are kind of like coming soon or whatever, and you'll see like that description with the little banners and all the little concept art and all that stuff. We need help with that, so we might as well do it as a community.
Damn Skippy, dude. Keep building. I love the way, like I've said this several times before, but I'll say it again, man. Like, I love the way that you build in the open and involving the community. So, guys, go leave feedback. I mean it. Get into the BoostX Discord. Go to the suggestions channel and let Crypto Dude know what you want to see built within his game. Right. This is the way that we shape the future, build the change, and build the culture at the same time. The most valuable thing that you can do for a developer, I mean, I'm telling you, these guys are built different. They want to be critiqued. They want feedback. They want ideas. They want to see you get involved, get mobilized, get activated, and then give suggestions. So get ready, guys. It is coming, and I cannot wait to play codename FPSDX with you guys and bust your ass. Tenderly, I'm going to shoot the mic to you for a moment. Any final thoughts, closing frequencies, statements, frequencies to the ethos? What's up, Tenderly?
Yeah, I just want to say this is a great medium for everybody, as well as me to push myself, my brand, and get to connect with people, like minds and top chats like you guys. I appreciate this. And also looking forward, to be here more often, and let's
Badass,
go,
dude.
let's go.
Badass. And thank you for the kind words, bro. This is what it's about. We work in a decentralized, permissionless, trustless, borderless environment. We are creating the society as we speak. We are building the change and building the culture and staying in the know with our ear low to the ground. So be on tune with the alpha, with the organized. You guys have a blessed rest of your night. we have another episode on Friday. Tomorrow I've got flag football game with my nephew, Coach GP in action, putting on the whistle, putting on the rough shirt. Probably going to be yelling at some other people's kids, and pissing off parents on the other team, just a little bit. Don't never know with GP. Wild card, right? But you guys have a blessed night. Thank you for spending some of your most valuable asset with me, which is your time. You guys have a good one.
Later.
Peace out, guys.
Oh damn! All those ladies just perked up. They're like, what?
Oh, later, guys.
Later, guys.
And this has been another based episode of DeOrganized Nightly, where we get your
Bye.
favorite Giga Brain Astronaut Scholars into the same room, talk about the latest alpha, the Bitcoin news, world news, you name it. We've got it on Bitcoin, or DeOrganized Nightly. Be sure to tune into the Let's Go Morning Show at 8:30 a.m. ET Monday through Friday to get the latest news and alpha and high frequency vibes. Remember to keep love in the room, keep chipping away at that block, stay ahead of the curve, and stay in the know with DeOrganized. DeOrganized is where it's at. Go to deorganized.media and set up your profile today. Go to deorganized.media/show schedule, deorganized.media/schedule to check out the show schedule, to never miss a space or podcast from our ecosystem, and to stay in the know. Like I said, stay in the know with DeOrganized. GP needs a sandwich. Gonna recharge the social battery and go relax for a little bit before we do it all again tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and have a good night, day, afternoon, wherever you are. I'll see you again. We'll do it all again tomorrow. Peace.
Seriously? You haven't downloaded BlueStacks yet? You haven't checked out Storecoin BTC and Finder Earn? What are you doing? Do you see that QR code right there? Yes, the QR code right there. Scan it. Scan it. Get into the DeOrganized Discord. Go join the AI Guild. Stay in the know with DeOrganized. I love you, DJs.